Yeah, but I
You missed out on it.
I didn't go, so I didn't get to get one. And that would have been my only trophy of my entire life.
And my friend, you couldn't even get a
I
participation
couldn't
trophy.
even do it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for episode 91 of the Average AF Podcast, joined to you by the best people in town. That's right. It's me, Ryan Baker, along with Adam McElroy up in this building.
Hey, guys.
Welcome. So,
One of us has energy today, clearly.
we got, yes, energy. So, hello, world, and hello, Adam.
What's up?
I'm just going to get straight to the point because
Okay.
this is fantastic, and I've been
All right.
wanting to tell you this.
Okay.
So, first and foremost, Jackie
Yeah, shout out Jackie. Shout
Shout
out
out
Green Grass
Jackie.
Podcast.
is where this is coming from.
See, Jackie's quick with it, too. So
She is quick with it.
Is there any context, or is this just like, hey, fuck
there,
you?
You'll see it.
Okay.
So, I hope Elon Musk
Uh-oh.
never gets involved in a scandal.
Yeah. Okay.
Elon Gate would be really drawn out.
Yeah, it would. This is a joke I've heard before, so
Has
I'm
it?
sorry, Jackie.
Okay, well, hold on. You want one more?
Sure. Okay.
All right, so 3 guys on a boat, and they have 4 cigarettes, but nothing to light them with.
Okay.
What do they do?
I mean, is she gonna say they're all like flaming already or something?
No.
What is it?
They throw 1 cigarette overboard, and the boat becomes a cigarette lighter.
Oh my god, that is actually a good one. That is a good one. I've never heard that one
was
before.
a good one.
Okay,
Yeah,
I like it.
It was nice.
I like it.
It was nice.
I like it.
It was nice.
And you can get more of that if you listen to the Greener Grass Podcast.
That's what I'm talking about. All right.
No, they're definitely hilarious. But yeah, shout out Jackie, and thank you guys for checking out episode 91.
It's a pleasure. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, I mean, we both have had very rough weeks.
Oh my gosh.
I'll admit I was like falling asleep about an hour ago because of how tired I am. So yeah, hopefully I don't fall asleep. But
We got you. Hey, one more.
Okay.
This one's from me.
Oh no.
How do you weigh a millennial?
I don't know, man.
Instagrams.
Jesus. I hate you. I actually think I hate you.
Hold on. Do you hate me because?
Tell the people what it says.
Rad Dad.
Yeah, for
Shout out the wifey. Dude, she went ham.
Dude, you're clearly old as fuck if you like that. I mean, like, it's a cool shirt, but like you're way too proud of that shirt.
Why? Because I'm a rad dad?
Yeah.
This shirt speaks volume.
I don't think you're allowed to say that you're rad unless you're over 40.
Bro, when you have 2 kids, your body feels over 40.
That's fair.
So
I have 1 kid and I feel 40.
So that's what I'm talking about. However, for real though, shout out to Danny O because she went ham at oldnavy.com.
Oh yeah.
And bought
These
me a
ladies like
shit
to do
ton
that.
of shirts. And
Yeah.
then she's now got addicted to, I think, shopping for me.
Dude, Old Navy's got some deals though.
They do.
If
They
I'm
do.
being honest.
They do.
I just can't
And
fit
some
in
good
any
stuff.
of it. Yeah.
Like, this is a medium. I was kind of afraid because I've never really wore Old Navy stuff. And she got me this, and it was a medium. And usually, like, some mediums, depending on where I get them from, can be, like, a little bit tight, depending on, like, a dress shirt and stuff.
So you're telling me you normally wear a large?
No, I've never gotten a large. But, like, some dress, like, I think it was a one dress shirt, like a collared dress shirt.
Right.
And it was tight. Like, somebody got it for me for a gift.
Right.
But,
You normally wear small.
No, I usually wear medium, but I usually get like the button ones where like I try them on and I can tell like there's nice wiggle room.
Right.
But yeah, dude, I don't know.
Yeah, Old Navy's kind of cool though. They haven't accompanied my size in a while, but yeah, no, Old Navy's got
some good
cool
kid stuff too.
I will say just because I almost said the classic joke of like I hate you, I need a new co-host that I've been doing for like a month.
Yeah,
but it did bring up a good point.
Then you'd have to find 2 people.
Right. Well, that's what I was gonna say because
then I'd make my own podcast.
We definitely need like. I don't even know what you would call it, like an intern. That's kind of what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Like an intern / producer /
partner in crime.
Yeah. Because, we definitely need a third person. If you guys haven't noticed, Justin obviously hasn't been here a couple weeks. Nothing bad happened or anything like that. We're all good friends and stuff. It's just scheduling. We're all adults. It's just hard to manage sometimes. But we do need a third person just for simple things. Nothing crazy. You definitely don't need like any experience or anything like that. It's just nice to it'd be nice to have a third person. And hit us up. We record on Friday nights, so you got to be free every Friday night.
Holla.
But yeah, aside from that, hit us up if you're local, if you want to come join, if you want to have a good time.
Yeah.
So
happy belated Earth Day too.
Oh yeah, and actually Earth Day, shout out Maddie. She just had her second daughter on Earth Day yesterday. So shout out to her.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Dude, crazy thing.
Okay.
Right?
What's up?
So, I myself don't know this officially.
Okay. So what you're telling me is a rumor, essentially. It's a rumor,
but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how everybody says 420 is a whole, like, oh, let's celebrate marijuana day, right? It's National Weed Smoking Day. Mother Nature was on it.
Right. Oh, dude, yeah.
That's all I got to say. I swear to God, that's what I was telling people. I said Mother Nature was partaking in 420. I said she was up there and took all the green away from Earth.
Right.
And she was
in Ohio, at least.
In Ohio, and she's just up there smoking it. Like, guess what? I'm going to make it blizzard.
Dude, I didn't...
April fucking 20th.
I didn't correlate that was on 420.
I said, what in the fuck is this? Dude, that was some bull, bro.
Yeah, between what was that, Monday night and Tuesday morning, we got probably 4 inches or so.
And, dude, the crazy thing is, like, they
were
like calling...
thick, decent snow.
Yeah, and it was, like, wet snow.
Right.
It sucked. And, like, the thing is, they were calling for it in the morning, I think. And, dude, it was literally snowing all day.
Yeah.
All day.
No, I left Harper's mom's house at, like, 9:30 or something on Monday, and she's like, be careful, it's supposed to start snowing or like whatever. I texted her when I got to my car, like I walked outside and was like, it's already snowing, by the way.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think, there was like, it was kind of like a powder covering cars. It wasn't anything yet.
Yeah,
so I didn't know what it was gonna do, but yeah, it was definitely like 30 degrees.
Yeah, it sucked.
Towards the end of April in Ohio. And, for the last, 2 or 3 weeks, it's been 50, 60, 70 degrees for the last probably 3 weeks or so. And, you forgot again. I wasn't even going to call you out this time.
Bro, you should have.
No, it's cool. It's cool. We started at, we're about 9 minutes in right now or so, All
right.
It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, dude, winter in Ohio is
unpredictable.
Yeah, it's all year long.
It literally is. Like, we've turned to 2 seasons and it sucks.
Right.
There's hot and cold.
Yeah. And like there is a small season of a little less cold.
Yeah, but it all happens in one day.
Yeah. Dude, I saw a side-by-side picture and people were like, this is the same day in Ohio, and it showed morning with like 3 or 4 inches of snow. And then in the afternoon by 6:30, it was all melted. Yeah. And everything was green again.
It's crazy. Yeah. People are out there getting their suntan on.
Right. And people are like, yeah, this is the same day in Ohio. So my buddy, actually, I got to give a shout out to, man, this whole fucking episode's shout out.
Yeah, shout out Central.
Normally you got to pay us for a shout out, but no. But shout out to Garrett, my dude in Colorado, because he's been a good friend, for probably, at least 10 years, 15 years maybe, a long time.
Yeah.
And he moved to Colorado, and he made a video because all of us are in Ohio, and we're like, fuck this, like, blah, 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 on social media. And he...
about, like, the snow and stuff?
Yeah, and he made a video, and he's like, oh, man, it's summer outside, or, like, it's summertime, and it snowed, and, like, turns it around. And he's like, people in Ohio be like, whatever. And then he turned around, and he's like, JK, I'm in Colorado. And he's like, sometimes it snows. And then, like,
sometimes it snows.
That was the end of the video. He's like, yeah, shut up. Like, it snows sometimes. Like,
it happens.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so used to it. Like, it sucks still.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it, but when people are like, oh, you live in Ohio, you should be used to it. Like, I am. Yeah. But it doesn't mean I like it. Like,
I just get annoyed. I'm like, come on.
That's the thing. It is. It's super annoying.
Yeah.
Just like freaking drivers, dude.
Dude, there's been an epidemic of people not knowing how to drive for the last, 2 years.
It sucks.
Dude, I don't know what happened, but, and it's not just, young people or whatever. It's everybody.
Everybody.
And I'm trying to not exaggerate. Once a day on a 2-lane road, once a day, somebody is coming into my lane. At least for a couple seconds. And it might not be, even close, really. They might be far enough away that I'm like, hey, man,
but
what
it
are you doing?
Too.
Yeah, and then they look up and they're like, all right, whatever. And nobody was ever really in danger or anything, but I'm like, dude, what is going on?
Dude, so you know where I live at.
Yeah.
In Park Ave it's what, four lanes, essentially, 2 on each side?
Yeah.
And narrow as shit.
It is pretty narrow.
And dude, it's horrible, especially if you're on the side by the curb and the sidewalk, and it's got all those potholes and shit.
Right.
It is swerve central.
Right.
Swerve central by my house.
That's a little more understandable though, because it is so tight of a street.
But it's the worst place to be swerve central.
Yeah.
Because traffic's high and it's narrow as shit.
Yeah. Dude, that's I miss my truck, but the one downfall of my huge ass truck, which it wasn't a huge truck, it was just
it's huge compared to my truck.
It was a full size 4-wheel drive Dodge Ram.
Yeah.
It wasn't I guess it technically had 20-inch tires, but they were the stock tires.
Yeah, it wasn't anything extended or not extended, but
it was quad cab, so it was kind of big in that aspect.
I was talking about lifted.
Yeah, no lifted or anything. But it was a big ass truck.
Yeah.
It was basically the biggest truck you can get without doing anything to it, essentially.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like that truck and I love it and I miss it, but that's the one downfall is especially around here, some of these roads are narrow.
Yeah, and it's tough with a big ass truck like that.
Especially with I don't have the tow mirrors. I hate.
Are those the ones that go like this?
Yeah, I hate people.
Those are fucking stupid.
Now they make sense when you're actually towing something.
Yeah. Because
they're so wide that you can actually see the back of your trailer, which is good, obviously. But yeah, dude, I cannot stand those on a truck when you're not towing anything. And they're just an extra foot on the each side of your vehicle that clearly goes over the yellow line no matter what.
Well, that's even the people that get the tires that go out past your normal mirrors.
Right. I don't pass the mirrors. Nobody goes past the mirrors.
Dude.
The mirrors are this far,
yeah, maybe not past the mirrors, but right
but
there.
Yeah, they go, a couple inches.
Yeah, because I was thinking of where the fenders were. And
Yeah, they go past the fender. They don't go past the mirrors.
Because shut up.
But no, whatever. I know what you mean.
That's how much into cars I am.
Right. It's all good. It's all good.
Dude, what was I just about to say, too? I was about to bounce off that with something. Shit. Now I completely forget.
This is the reality of podcasts, folks.
I lost it.
We're going to say a lot of dumb shit, and we're going to get confused a lot of the time.
Probably. It's going to suck.
Dude, I do want to mention, though, I'm, super thankful for this podcast, man.
Yeah.
I love it because, it just lets me talk sometimes.
It's good.
And, you guys have been around sometimes when I just say some stuff that I probably shouldn't, but... It is what it is, and it's been nice.
People like it, so.
supposedly they like it. I don't know.
They keep coming.
I don't know.
They keep coming back.
If you like it, send it to somebody, please.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Give it a thumbs up right now.
Make sure. And I've mentioned it, I think, one time before, but that thumbs up actually does a lot. And I didn't realize how much.
How much it actually does.
The more likes that we get on the videos, the more it's recommended to other people. So, yeah, definitely hit the thumbs up. Obviously, subscribe if you haven't. Share it, all that kind of fun stuff. But
show some love.
Yeah, we appreciate you. But, yeah, I mean, on podcasts, we're going to say some dumb shit.
We are.
We're going to say...
And we're just going to roll with it. Why? Because... I'm a rad dad.
That's why I don't want to roll with it, but at the same time, we have
roll
to.
with it.
Yeah.
We just call it a Wiz Khalifa.
I guess.
I don't know. We were talking about 420 earlier and roll with it. And,
yeah, no, I like it.
Dude, so let's talk about back when we were younger. Back when we were kids.
Okay, what you got?
Just some shit that's different.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying? So, do you remember, like, going to the mall?
I was going to say a lot of things are different. Yeah, the mall.
Like
the mall was fire.
Mall.
I remember when the mall was cool.
That's what I'm saying.
You remember, dude, and people that are younger than us probably don't believe it because they never lived it, but there was a time when the Richland Mall was like the cool place to go.
Yeah. And
like Sears and stuff.
Like it was an actual hangout spot.
Right, for sure.
Yeah, it was dope.
Did you ever what was the pizza place? Sbarro? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, with those big ass slices of pizza.
Is that how you say it?
Sbarro. I know what you're talking about. Sombrero.
Sombrero.
Is that? I don't think it's thinking sombrero. Of the hat.
Yeah, that's Yeah, I don't think it was sombrero.
No, I know what you're talking about though. Those big ass.
Dude, I loved that food, and when I grew up, everybody was shitting on it, and I'm like, I don't know if we had the same food because I loved that pizza.
Yeah,
it was basically a pizza with there was 3 toppings. There was cheese, pepperoni, and grease. Yep. And that was basically it.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
And that's all you needed.
Yeah.
It was big and worth it. So.
But yeah, dude, the Richland Mall, there was
Aladdin's Castle.
Yes. Oh, dude, Aladdin's Castle was my shit.
Dude, my parents would drop me off at the mall.
Yep.
And I would spend all my fucking money there.
Dude, yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
And I never had the patience to save up any of my tickets.
Mm-mm. Oh, no.
I had to spend them that day.
I think we all saved our tickets one time.
Yeah.
And then either lost them or was this is stupid.
Yeah, and I don't even want it anymore.
Yeah, it was never worth it.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And, I don't know about you, but I always had, the anxiety that, I would come back and they're like, we're not accepting those kind of tickets anymore. Now we have yellow tickets.
Yeah.
And now you look like an idiot.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, dude, that shit was so tight. But it's crazy because I don't think I wouldn't leave my kid at the mall.
No.
Even if I lived... No. Because
especially
look at
not this mall.
Well, not even this mall, but even Easton or Polaris, back in the day maybe. But dude, now you're hearing about the shootings and shit that are going on, over some dumb shit.
Dude, I was being left at the mall when I was, at least 8, if not earlier.
Yeah, young. I remember that.
Dude, no.
But I don't know, man. Just a lot of things are different. And I feel
there was what else was there? Was it? NYE? No, it wasn't.
No.
The music one? FYE.
FYE. Yeah.
For FYE, your entertainment. Your entertainment. That's
what it was. Yeah. Yep. Hell yeah. I remember that shit.
Dude.
That's when CDs were the shit too, though.
Yep.
I remember the Carter 5 dropping in Chicago.
Nice. In Chicago?
I was in Chicago when it dropped.
Oh, nice.
Dude, was it Chicago? Yeah, I was with Danielle in Chicago, and we were at the mall in Chicago.
The Carter 5?
Yeah.
That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
How long ago was the Carter 5?
I bought it on CD. I remember it was the Carter. Which one was?
You're probably talking about the Carter 3.
Was it the Carter? No,
because the Carter 3 was fire.
Damn it! This is where we need a third person.
Yeah. See, this would essentially be your job right now. Is hey, Google that real quick.
That's
all you got to do, really.
Yeah, I got to remember this, but yeah.
It was probably the Carter 3 because the Carter 3 had Get Money, a Millie.
No, it wasn't that.
Mr. Carter.
Nope.
Just fire. Dude, the Carter 5 came out.
It was the Carter 4.
Yeah, okay. The Carter 5.
because it had Blunt Blowing, She Will.
Yeah.
Because I remember
She Will was fire,
Yeah, dude. I remember that shit coming out when I was in Chicago.
Okay. I was like, dude, the Carter 5, like, it was a whole big deal that we had to wait so long for the Carter 5.
Yeah,
So
no,
like,
it was 4.
Yeah.
It was Carter 4. I bought that shit on CD. I remember it.
Dude.
So pumped.
Dude, I remember buying, because I could never go to Warped Tour, which was huge for me because I was like a little punk skater kid.
Yeah.
And I could never afford to go, / my parents probably wouldn't have let me go. Not by myself anyway, because I'm like 9 years old or whatever, going to this huge festival. But I would buy the like compilation Warped Tour CDs.
Oh, really?
That were like, like one track from like the big bands that came to Warped Tour that year. And it was cool. It was like 15, I think it was like 18 tracks or something of just like the best of Warped Tour that year. And it was fucking cool.
Dude, we used to go to in the Appleseed Center over there by Kroger and
shit. What was that?
CD Jungle.
I was thinking CB. It was CD Jungle.
CD Jungle.
Yep.
Do you remember the bowling alley in the corner of that plaza?
No.
That's closed off right now. Like it was in between CD Jungle and where Ollie's is right now.
No.
Right there in that corner. Bro, there used to be a bowling alley right there.
Do you remember the roller rink?
Yeah. The roller rink was the shit.
Dude, and for a while they had like a really sketchy skate park behind the bowler.
I never went there and I never saw that.
I went there one time. But the roller rink, is that what that just doesn't sound right.
I think it was
is it called a roller rink?
No, it's called a skate rink, isn't it? Skating rink.
I think it's a roller cuz I rollerbladed though.
Yeah. But it's still a skating rink.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, because you're roller skating.
Look it up.
This
would be your job. It's real easy. Come hang out.
I don't even know where I put my phone at.
Type in roller rink, see what comes up.
It'll probably come up.
I think that's what it's called. Or like alternate names for a roller rink. Get real deep in there. But the roller rink was actually one of my most sad moments in my life. So this says
roller skating rinks near you.
So roller rink. So we're both right.
Has anyone? People also ask. First thing that pops up. Has anyone died roller skating?
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
People get hit on the street all the time.
Yeah, this one's called Springfield Lake Roller Rink.
Okay, so
roller
I'm right.
Skating, yeah.
Okay, well we're both right. All right, truce. Okay.
Word. E-City.
E-City.
You remember E-City?
No. What's E-City?
It was right there by StarTech. So where StarTech is, like right there, where that other what that other building is.
Yeah, the
Mid-Ohio Conference Center.
Yeah,
it was that building right there. That used to be E-City.
Nope.
Dude, it was indoor. It had a laser tag, go-karts, a batting cage. It was dope as shit.
I vaguely remember that now. No, see, I grew up.
Bike track behind it. People made a BMX course in the woods
Oh,
behind it.
yep.
Do you remember that shit?
Yep. Okay. No, dude, because I grew up in Lexington and then moved to Belleville, and I never really got into like the stuff that's in Mansfield too much. Because I grew up in the country in Lexington and Belleville, and you can't walk anywhere if your parents are like that, dude. The summer that I was like 14 was the most brutal summer of all time.
No shit.
Because I live in the middle of nowhere, which is cool, but my parents both worked all day, and I'm 14. I have no license. None of my friends have a license.
You can't just go out and
I'm literally house. Like sitting at home all day.
Yeah.
For all summer.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That really sucks. I didn't even think of shit like that.
Oh, but no, These
things are delicious.
I gotta bring back the roller rink. Was one of the saddest days of my life.
When it burned down?
Well, that was up there. But no, something happened there, and it was actually outside of there. And it was actually something that didn't happen there.
Did a girl break your heart?
No.
Did you break a girl's heart?
Never cared about these bitches.
facts.
That's something to talk about. No, dude. So I've never, fun fact about me, I feel like I've mentioned this on an episode before, probably a long time ago. I don't know.
I need to put these away from you.
That's the other thing about podcasting is like we talk a lot and we're just bound to repeat stories.
Yeah.
Like it's just, this is our 91st episode. Like sometimes shit's going to repeat.
And that's all right.
But yeah, so.
It's not like we repeated it yesterday.
Right. It was a while ago. And, but yeah, so I'm like, I've never, fun fact about me is I've never won a single trophy. I've never had a trophy.
Really?
Yeah, ever. I've had mad ribbons. I think I've had like maybe one. No, I don't even think I've had like a medal type thing. Nothing.
That's interesting.
But the only reason I can say that is because when I was like 6 or 7, maybe 5, like in that age range, I did wrestling. And like even back then, now I might be, I don't know. Well, whatever. Even back then I was so nice that like I was always like a bigger guy and I would pin these guys and they would just say like, ow, you're hurting me. And I'd get up real quick. Like, and I'd be like, oh shit, sorry. And then
my
like,
bad.
Yeah. And then like they'd fight back or whatever. And my dad's like, what are you doing? Like, I'm like, I just don't want to hurt anybody. Like, you know,
like whoops. But
so I wrestled a little bit. You can't even really say that, but you know, 6-year-old or whatever. And we did we were going to do a tournament and I don't remember what happened, but for some reason we were like 2 hours late to the tournament. For some reason, I don't remember. I just remember we're in my mom's GMC Jimmy, or is that what it is? Or is it?
I don't think it's called a Jimmy.
I think it is a Jimmy.
Was it a Jimmy?
Yeah. GMC Jimmy, because there's the Chevy Trailblazer, but this is like the GMC version. I'm pretty sure it's just called a Jimmy.
GMC Jimmy. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
2001.
No, this was 97 probably. But we pull up in the good old GMC Jimmy, and we're a couple hours late, and nobody's there. And, like, we missed the whole thing.
That sucks.
So I was like super sad. But like I forget like if I called somebody or something like that. Yep, that's the exact color too.
No shit.
Yeah, it was like a red, like maroonish Jimmy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. But I forget how I found out. But and for anybody talking shit about like 2021 about like parenting or whatever. At 6 years old, if I would have went to that tournament, I would have got a participation trophy.
No shit.
Like no matter what, like they said, everybody got trophies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Missed out on it.
I didn't go, so I didn't get to get one, and that would have been my only trophy of my entire life.
And my friend, you couldn't even get a participation
I
trophy.
couldn't even do it. When there was a chance to get my first trophy. No matter how shitty I did or whatever.
The easiest trophy in life to get.
I did so shitty that I didn't even show up. But yeah, like my whole life, like it's been like an ongoing joke with myself because I don't give a shit. But like every time I'm like, man, like I don't have a trophy. Like anytime I see one,
yeah,
it's just funny to me. And then I always think back of that, like I could have had one.
That is fucking
It would have been the little like $5 cheap one.
But it would have been one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what matters right there. It would have been one.
But like I never cared about trophies or anything, but whenever there was a chance to win one or I saw somebody else with one or pictures or whatever,
yeah.
I was just like, I don't even have one of those, and I probably never will.
I would have made you jealous younger then.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, dude, I had mad trophies.
Oh, from soccer?
And from swim.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to swim.
You a little swim, huh?
Yeah, a little swim, man. I used to swim right down the road.
Oh, yeah.
Clear Fork.
Nice.
Yeah, I lived in Lexington, but it's called Clear Fork Pool, and it still is.
Yeah, I've never understood that.
Never understood it. We were the piranhas.
And it's not even like you're on that side. You're not even between Lexington and
Clear Fork.
The Belleville, Clear Fork area. Yeah, you're on the other side of Lexington.
Yeah, you're like smack dab.
you're like farther away from Belleville. Yeah.
You are literally going opposite of Belleville.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I used to swim for a long ass time, and we used to get into like a lot of the competitions, and I was the shit. No, I wasn't the shit. I'm just joking.
I feel like I'm gonna start the episode with that.
Like,
I've been swimming for a long time, and like I was the shit.
No, I was pretty good though. But I swam a lot of the different the strokes. So I was like either in like
the butterfly and the freestyle and the
backstroke and breaststroke. Yep. So I did those like individual races, and then there would be like the relays and shit like that, dude. Right. So I'd get either ribbons or trophies, and then soccer because I played traveling, so we'd get in tournaments and shit like that. So yeah, dude.
See, I never really, I didn't really play too many sports like younger. Like I did wrestling for like a little bit. I did gymnastics for a little bit, which was dope. But in the first like year, all they taught you was like a cartwheel, because like
I can't do that.
Well,
can you do one now?
No, I'm fucking fat.
That doesn't mean shit.
I probably could, but
try it.
I was Patreon. It's not gonna be there.
Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah. All right, guys, a little break in the action here to shout out our Patreon producers and our small business sponsor.
Shout out.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody. Our producers are Taylor, Tom, Patty Lite, Barili, Joel, Steve, Sarah, Steve Bollinger, Anthony, Jeremiah, Nate, twitch.tv/eviltony, and the Teach Dummy podcast.
Nice.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you guys for being on the Patreon. And I don't know, we'll probably do something special for you soon.
If your name's not listed, make sure you bump that tier up.
Yes.
Go ahead and get your name listed on there.
Yes. And it's a little bit of advertising. If you want to advertise your social media, your Twitch, your podcast, your band, your small business, your OnlyFans,
anything of that.
Anything like that,
anything.
We'll shout you out for being on the Patreon producer tier. So shout out to everybody. And then we got to talk about the OGs for a minute.
The OG Brubaker Photography.
That's
holla. So thank you very much for being with us since the beginning of the Patreon, for sure.
I said it last week. It's got to be close to a year. I didn't look yet, but it's got to be close to a year, if not more. That they've been on the Patreon.
Hopefully they're gonna stick with us like a Polaroid.
Polaroid picture.
Yeah.
Shout out Andre 3K.
But yeah, springtime's coming up. Everybody's getting out there trying to enjoy that lovely weather due to this crappy corona. So if you're out and about and you're looking to get a family photo taken, a couple photo taken, just an individual photo taken, go ahead and hit them up. Facebook.com/BrubakerPhotography1. Don't forget the number 1. That's BRUBAKER Photography. Ain't spelling that one. You got it.
Yeah, so shout out to them. They've been the OGs. And our newest small business sponsor, Perry's Powerhouse.
Perry's Powerhouse.
I love that you do that. This is Kyle Perry. He does motivation and fitness coaching for $35 a month. And, the man's certified in everything you can think of.
Absolutely.
Glute
specialist.
He is a glute specialist.
I love that one.
Nutrition specialist. I literally don't remember because the list is so big. Long. Yeah.
He's certified.
Certified. I think it's ISSA Master Trainer, I believe is what it is. He's a veteran of the Marines as well, so he knows what he's doing.
Yes.
But definitely hit him up. That's perryspowerhouse.com or on Instagram at perrys.powerhouse. Let them all know we sent you. And back to the action. But yeah, I never really did much. Like, I wrestled for a tiny bit, gymnastics, played soccer for like a year or two. And
that's my shit right there.
I was just, which I don't think it's like an official name or whatever, but it's a sweeper. Is that an official position?
That's what I played.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I could kick the ball mad far, and I just liked hitting people. a lot different from my wrestling phase.
Term for it. Well, right. But it's like that's what we used.
Yeah,
and it's like an alternative term.
Okay,
but so yeah, dude.
I did that a little bit, but I mean, I didn't really start playing football even until I think 8th grade. I played like 7th grade basketball. I don't know. I guess I was. I did play a lot of sports. I'm like going through this. I'm like,
see, there you go. Like, damn, I did.
But that's the thing. Like, I was going to say, because I skated for like 8 or 9 years and snowboarded for like 10.
Yeah.
And like, but so doing that, I didn't think I played that many sports until I just think
Dude,
back. I did T-ball for a little while.
It sounds like me, though, when I was younger. Like, I stayed active as shit.
Yep. Rode dirt bikes.
See, I didn't do all that, but I was BMX all day, dude. Like, me and my buddy Justin, dude, we, Justin Harris, shout out to you if you're listening to this. I don't know.
Isn't that your buddy that I know?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think you might, yeah.
Yeah, because his mom, I'm not going to say her name. I don't know how she feels about that, but his mom is, like, my mom's best friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've known Justin since I was, like, a kid.
Yeah.
But I haven't probably talked to him in like 10 years or so, but.
Yeah, he used to live so like where my parents live now is where my grandparents used to live at. So whenever I'd go visit them, like he'd stay down the street. Yeah. So I knew him for a minute. And then another buddy I used to hang out with there, shout out Cameron Christensen, old school friend.
What up?
But yeah, dude, we used to kick it and get in trouble and shit like that all the time. Like, right. We was boys.
Yep.
But yeah, dude. The fuck was I about?
You got a point?
No, I don't.
No, but
I lost where I was going on that one.
It's crazy, man. Though, like, I mean,
BMXing. Yeah, okay. We used to ride all the time, dude, and we used to go make jumps and stuff and trails.
Yep.
But I feel like it's just not like that. It's gonna be like that anymore.
See, we did that shit with dirt bikes and stuff, obviously. But, like, everybody had a backyard and shit.
Yeah.
So, like, we would always just ride over there or whatever and make jumps and all that kind of stuff. I think we talked about it on Stevie's episode, Stevie Bollinger, where we jumped him on the dirt bike.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe we jumped Cody, and I always thought it was him. I don't know.
Somebody got jumped.
Dude, thinking back about, like, all this crazy shit, because you just mentioned, like, our childhood and stuff, like, thinking about all the shit that we did, like, I don't see anybody ever having a childhood like that anymore.
No.
Like, that Dude, type of childhood is gone.
Dude, do you remember soaps?
So, like soap operas?
The shoes.
Oh, yeah, like where you could grind on them or whatever. They were like lubricated or made out of whatever.
Yeah, like they just had that grind plate right there in the middle.
And like their commercials were like kids running around an actual skate park.
Yeah.
And like grinding rails and shit.
Broke a vent.
Yeah. What?
At a hotel.
You did?
Yeah.
Like what kind of vent?
Like one of those that just like are on the wall, like a little bit out of the wall, like a heater vent thing.
You tried to
I tried to grind the shit out of that.
And
it went like this. It was like
yeah, that's not gonna hold you. What you talking about?
Ran. Gone.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, but yeah, soaps, man, were the shit.
Yeah, I never owned any.
I did.
Never had any.
I had my
always wanted them.
Black pair of soaps, dude. I remember them.
Did you? So there's two different ways I could ask this, but I'll ask it this way. Did you ever have any Jinko jeans?
Jinko?
Yeah.
No, but I knew what they were.
Okay.
But I didn't have Jinko.
Because I was gonna ask, which tells you more about where my mind is. I was going to ask, how many pairs of Jinko jeans did you have? Because I had a few.
No, I actually didn't have any. Yeah. No Jinko.
Dude, Jinko and like some Green Day.
See, that's the thing. Like, I was always into rap.
Yeah. Okay.
Always into rap. Like, I'd listen to that shit, but I listened to it more when it was just on elsewhere.
Right.
But if I was choosing it and I was listening to it, it was primarily rap.
Dude, my go-tos when I was skating was... what did I just say? Green Day?
Yeah.
Because that just came out like I think it's like the Boulevard of Broken Dreams, like whatever album that is. Is it called that? I don't remember.
I think it is.
I don't know, but that album, Black Sabbath, the Black Album or the Black Sabbath album, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And then Iron Maiden. Those were my go-to CDs that I played every time I skated.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was on the boombox, if you remember. The first boombox I ever bought was like $60 at Circuit City. And I also, my first CD I ever bought, because you had to buy a CD because you're like, I need one, but then you don't have anything to play it on, so then you got to buy the boombox.
Absolutely.
And for Christmas, I got $99, which was dope, in all singles. And I went to Circuit City and got a $60 boombox and the fucking Baja Men CD. That was the first CD I ever got.
Who let the dogs out, pimp? Who did?
Yeah.
Who?
And then, like, on the way there, like, my brother was explaining to me, like, tax. And he's like, okay, they're going to it's going to add up to a certain amount, but you got to add more to that.
And you're like, dude, I just want my boombox.
And I was like 6 or 7, and I'm like, how does that make sense?
It says 60, here's 60.
Right. And they're like, no.
I remember having that conversation with my daughter. Worst thing I have ever had to do with my daughter.
How old was she?
Oh, my God. How old was she? She might have been like 7 or 8.
Okay.
I think when this happened.
Yeah.
But we were going somewhere, and she had money, but she forgot it. So
Do you teach her a lesson at that point?
Well, so we were teaching her borrowing.
Okay.
We knew
with interest. Did you charge your kid interest and you had to explain to her like, okay, so 5% interest per hour?
No, we weren't doing that shit. I wasn't even into interest or anything like that. No, so it was we can confirm that she had it too, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like, oh, I've got it.
Right.
Just joking. Like, no, she like legit forgot it. So we were like, okay, well, what we'll do is we'll pay for it.
Right.
You pay us back.
Right. Clearly,
right? We thought everything was fine and dandy.
Oh, and you tried to overcharge her?
No, dude. We just tried to get the exact amount.
Well, right, but she thinks you're overcharging her because she's like, it said $50. Like, what do you mean I owe you $60?
No. We just tried to get she already knew how much it came out to, right?
Yeah.
She thought we were trying to take her money.
What?
Yeah. Like, she didn't understand.
She didn't understand
the concept because she had already gotten what she wanted.
Right, and she still has the money.
So she thought that she was going to get something else in return when she gave us the money.
Oh, God.
Yeah, dude, that was like the worst thing to try to explain to a fucking, like a 7, 8-year-old.
Yeah, that would be tough.
And, it never happened again, ever after that either. Like, it was horrible.
Dude. Okay, so I don't know why this popped into my head, but we're thinking of childhood things. And I just remember going to my buddy's house and don't know why, but we would play Mambo No. 5 on repeat for hours. I mean, hours. There's no other way to put it. And we would just play like Digimon, however the fuck you play Digimon or whatever. Like,
I remember Digimon.
Yeah, Digimon was cool. I ditched Pokemon for Digimon and then went back. But then I went back and I was like, because I was trying to be cool, like, and edgy. Like, no, I like Digimon. Fuck Pikachu, he ain't shit.
Tamagotchi.
Do
you remember the Tamagotchis?
Yeah, is that where you got to keep the pet alive or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I definitely remember that. And my pet died way too quick. Like, you would think that I would be murdering my pet with how quick it died. And I didn't. I just, like, let it go.
Oh, my God.
Because, at a young age, I was like, this is a toy. Like, it can die. It's not, like, a real thing. Yeah. So, like, it would just die all the time.
Did you ever have the babies in health class?
No. No, we never did that. Because by then, I was in Clear Fork.
Have we talked about this?
I don't think so. Do you have to do one?
Dude, so we did, but this story is not about me.
Okay.
We talked about snowboarding earlier.
Yeah.
Slightly, you mentioned it. But, so we had these health babies. R.I.P. my buddy Sean. Like, this is my buddy Sean that committed suicide back when I was 16.
It almost sounded like you said hell babies, first of all.
No, health babies.
You're right.
So we had our health babies, and these things were, like, legit. Mm-hmm. They would cry. You had to feed it by, like, turning the key and shit and, like, having it on you and
right.
all of it, right? So we go out to snow trails, and he has his baby. He asked my sister if she could watch the baby while we go out and snowboard.
She said, nah, fool.
Absolutely. She said no.
That shit's
Are
beautiful.
you really flashing Doge during my story?
Oh, my God. That shit's beautiful. I wish I could see it on the monitor.
I wish it would go up.
Wait, I got to do this way. It's backwards. You guys can't see any of that. It's cool.
That's all right.
But just know it's official part of the club. What up?
Back to the important story. But, yeah, so he asked my sister. She, of course, says no.
Right.
So we decided to put it into our locker. My locker.
Okay.
So we locked the baby in the locker.
Did, like, security have to come think it was, like, a real baby or some shit?
No. So it's definitely going off.
Well, right.
So my sister has to come find us because she hears it coming off.
It's hard to find people at snow trails,
hell
too.
yeah, it is.
If you don't know, like, if you didn't talk about openly, like, what trail you were about to go on.
Or if you didn't regularly know which trail.
Yeah. I mean, there was, like, 11 or 12 trails total? Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
So she found us and brought us back, dude. But I thought it was so funny because we just didn't even think about it. But think now, as an adult, you have a child crying in a locked locker.
Right. Well, that's, That's why I was like,
you're not thinking, like, any type of alarm or, to your point, like, did security come? Like, no.
How real did the cries sound, though?
I mean, decent, but you also got to think, like, it's in a locker, so it's going to be muffled.
Yeah.
Like, but now that as an adult,
nobody came to the rescue?
Nobody came.
How long was it in there?
I mean, it wasn't in there for that long, but it was definitely crying for a good 15 minutes.
I was going to say, for her to realize it's crying, find you, and get back or whatever. Like,
but it was...
And nobody came to the rescue.
No.
That's the 90s. That's what we fucking grew up in. Nobody gave a shit about kids, and now...
it was crazy.
Now you got to watch out.
Nobody thought anything of it. Like,
there's a crying baby. At least it's alive. God. That's what they thought in fucking 99.
And then I think there was one time, dude, because he just took it out with him. He just took it out with him when we were snowboarding.
Did they have temperature sensors?
No, because I think one of my other sisters put theirs in the freezer. Dude, there's mad stories about these goddamn health babies. I hope none of my previous teachers are listening to this.
Dude, there's, I mean, on a petty crime like that. First of all, you were underage. Like, what do you expect? Giving.
I'm not a parent. This is how I parent. And look at me now.
Yeah, I mean, you're a rad dad. So
I'm a rad dad.
If that tells you anything,
boom. That was perfect too.
That's all you need to know, bro. Yeah, I think we got to move the monitor a little bit, but it is what it is.
But yeah, there was one point, dude, where I was up at the top of the hill and he was going up the ski lift. Mm-hmm. So I rode underneath the ski lift, and he dropped the baby. Just got it.
Did you catch it?
Yeah, I caught it. But I'm just thinking now, like, there's a flying baby in there. Somebody just dropped a baby off the ski lift. But to your point, nobody did shit.
Right.
Like, okay, it is what it is. Like, but nowadays, dude, like, all of a sudden, like, if you have a baby on a ski lift with you,
you'd be stopped 10 times.
You'd have the SWAT team there.
Yeah.
Like, straight up, the SWAT team would be there. That's how fucking crazy it is.
I mean, that's good, but we shouldn't have to be to that point.
No, that's, like, paranoid as fuck.
Right. What other, I mean, before we get to, like, fucking pedos and shit, this is what we were, like, going down, but what other shit from our childhood, like, there was bagged milk.
Dude, in those pizzas.
What pizzas?
The square pizzas?
Yeah, everybody had that in high school.
Yeah, true.
Did you like those?
I did.
They weren't bad.
I did like them.
Dude, it was a hype day when our cafeteria got in the Tyson chicken sandwiches.
Okay.
Those weren't common in my school.
Yeah.
And occasionally they would get them in, and they were wrapped in, like, the Tyson foil and stuff, and we were like, what?
What is this? This is official.
Everything else is in a fucking bag or, like, saran wrap or tin foil. And this one had a logo on it. We're like, what?
That's nuts.
And then when, like, every couple months, we would get the spicy ones. And you were only allowed to buy one at a time to make sure as many people could get one. So, like, those sold like hotcakes.
Oh, I bet.
On the fucking lunch floor, though. Because they were like $1.50 or something.
So you got a good-ass deal on them.
If you got 2 of them and you're trying to sell one, you're going to make $4.
At least saying.
People want that shit, bro.
Bruh, hustle.
That's how I learned economics.
Hustle till your haters want hired, son.
Hey,
hustle.
We will hire you.
Yeah, straight up.
Hopefully you're not a hater.
But if you are, we'll turn that shit around.
Yeah, either
Ain't
way.
nobody gonna hate on us.
Either way, that's fine.
So fuck them.
I was going to say a lot of people probably hate on us. That's cool. It is what it is.
You know why they're hating, though?
Why?
Because they're not Oh, I put the mic right in front of it.
Damn, you suck.
I know, I pushed that one too far.
I love how you've done that 37 times now.
Is that all right?
And, no, I don't mind because I can see it.
Yeah.
But for the people that are listening, they're like, what the fuck is going on?
That's the only time I haven't said Rad Dad.
I guess. But they don't get the full
my swag.
They don't get the full picture.
They won't get the full picture for that one. If they don't get the full picture, you're right, because they haven't seen my damn shirt.
That's what I'm saying, because they're on audio only.
Hopefully they know my shirt says Rad Dad.
I think this is the first time we've
explained that my shirt says Rad Dad.
Yeah, we've just been talking about Rad Dad.
I think this is the first time we've explained anything that's being seen.
That's probably fair. We should probably do better at that.
Fuck it. They should probably just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. It is on YouTube for you guys.
That just caused a lot of haters.
I told you. This is the glory of podcasting, man. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But this is also why we need a third person to kind of reel us in a little bit. To even, like, look at us like
so
we're
are you
stupid.
Looking for somebody that has fishing experience? Why did I do that?
Yeah.
Adam, hey, Adam,
why?
Adam,
Listen.
Adam, listen.
Okay.
Why did I do that, you ask?
Yes,
because
I did ask that.
I'm a
Red Dad.
You see? You like that?
No, I don't. I actually hate that I just did that.
This episode is going to be called Watch the Video.
Episode 91, Watch the Video.
Watch the video. That's exactly what it is.
Is that what it's going to be called? Are you making that election?
Yeah, I feel as though I do the intros now. I can have a say in the...
Okay, you could have always had a say in it.
Yeah, but I never took part in the intro, so I feel like I couldn't.
So because you said the first 15 seconds of the episode, and that gives you control,
and that
or
shit
not
was
control,
hot fire,
like Dylon.
Better.
You ain't better, son.
Yeah, I am, because I'm a...
Episode 91, watch the video.
Watch the video.
It is what it is. If you came here just for the video, please subscribe.
Thank you.
And like and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What else? Anything else about our...
I'm trying to think.
I mean, we just had
fun.
Well, that was the thing, and I know we've definitely talked about this before, but we're like one of the last generations that grew up playing outside.
Yeah.
And then, like, got into technology. Like, I legitimately didn't get my first cell phone until I was 16. And that was only because I was driving at that point. And I still had to pay for it myself and get a job so that I could afford gas and insurance and my cell phone bill.
Shit, it's crazy.
Yeah. That was me when I was 16.
Dude, my daughter had no idea what a landline was. Tell me about that.
So check this out. So, obviously dial-up internet, right?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people just had their computer. You could log in, whatever. Where we had our computer, just because of kind of the way the house was set up, there was really kind of only one good place for it, which is fine. But there was no landline there. It was across the living room floor.
So you had the cord running?
Yeah, so we had like a I don't know, probably like a 40, 50-foot cord. And you would just see me every night sometimes just grab this cord and walk across the TV while my mom's watching, whatever, Jeopardy or some shit. Wheel of Fortune was like her favorite 90s. And just walk across, plug it into the wall, and walk back and get on the computer.
That shit's crazy.
And then I got yelled at so much because sometimes I just didn't pick it up.
Yeah.
I didn't wind it up again and put it under the computer.
No, you just left the shit there.
Yeah, and people tripped on it. And then you couldn't make phone calls and shit.
It'd be all right.
Yeah.
It'd be all right.
But yeah, that was the life. That was the internet. I mean, I had dial-up until I was 18, dude. I had dial-up until I moved out.
So I didn't.
I also lived in the middle of nowhere, though.
Yeah, that's true. No, but so I think I got my cell phone at 15.
Okay.
Because I was starting to drive.
See,
it was permit status.
Yeah, that was the thing. So when I got my permit, I had to get a job right then, too.
Yeah.
And then I had to work 6 months without missing a day of work or dropping in school or anything like that, which I was always like an average student, so I could just remain an average student. And then when I was 16, then I got permission to get a cell phone because I did that for 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, actually, I think mine might have been a little bit more. I think I might have been like 14 or just turned 15 because I was out on my bike all the time, and I always had one of my parents' cell phones.
Yeah.
Because I told them because they always wanted me to check in.
Right.
Right. And I was like, I understand, but if I'm out here riding in the woods and stuff, like,
right,
I'm not going to go ride for 40 minutes and then come back and, check in and go back out and ride and come back.
Right.
Like,
it's just not realistic, Ma.
I ain't going to my buddy's house. I ain't staying at his house where I can just pick up the phone from the couch and call you.
Right.
I'm out and about building jumps, Ma.
Right.
Shoot.
Yeah, the check-in call when you get to a buddy's house.
Yeah, all the time.
Yep.
I remember that. Crazy.
Wow.
Man.
I remember when, dude, there was one weekend where I went over to Jerry's. It was like the first or second weekend I was ever over there. So this was legitimately, 16 years ago.
Nice.
That's wild.
It's nuts to say
He's been my best friend for this long. Yeah, since we were 12 or 13.
Damn.
Yeah. So 16 years ago, I went over to Jerry's house, and all night we played Halo. And he was really good at Halo, and I sucked at Halo because I had a PlayStation. He had an Xbox. Yeah. And I played Killzone. Did you ever play Killzone? Yep. A lot of people haven't played Killzone. It was one of the best games on PS2. But in Killzone, there's no jump button. You don't jump at all. And in Halo, obviously you jump
all the time.
Yeah. So he would destroy me in Halo because I'm not used to fucking people jumping in the sky.
Yeah, so you're just trying to shoot straight.
Yeah, I'm not used to shooting like this. Yeah, so, but that weekend, he beat me in Halo 100 times, and I beat him one time. And it was
at least he gave you a victory.
Dude, and he I think obviously he was, no, I don't know if he was, letting me win or not. I don't know.
He probably did.
Dude, I don't think he did. Because that's just not who we are. Did. I don't know. But anyway, we went through the first night. It was a Friday night. I stayed over until Saturday. And the first night, we went through an entire case of Dr. Pepper, 24 Dr. Peppers, and a whole, family-sized thing of pizza rolls. And then the next day, Saturday, we were having so much fun that I called my mom. Well, he asked his mom first. But then I called my mom and was like, hey, we're having a lot of fun, and Jerry's mom doesn't care, but can I stay another night? And I just stayed another night, and he kept destroying me in Halo.
Yeah.
And we
ate more pizza rolls.
And his mom got another case of Dr. Pepper and another thing of pizza rolls, and we demolished all of those.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, and then I left on Sunday.
Days, dude. Those were the days.
In 2 days, we each drank a case of Dr. Pepper and a full bag of pizza rolls.
Jeez.
I guess that's not bad, though, if that's all you're drinking.
Yeah.
12 Dr. Peppers?
That's bad for 13.
12 Dr. Peppers for, like...
a day? A night?
Yeah, but like 18 hours of playing video games? That's not terrible.
It's still bad.
I mean, it's real bad, but it's not terrible.
That's bad. That's bad.
I don't think so.
But nah, dude, that shit was fun.
Yeah.
That shit was fun.
It was the
best.
best.
I remember stuff like that.
It was the best.
Man, speaking of mornings,
Okay.
Saturday morning cartoons, dude.
Yep.
Waking up, waiting for Saturday to come.
Recess was my favorite Saturday morning cartoon.
Not even just cartoons on Saturday, bro. Just lineups back in the day.
Dude.
What was that? Nick at Night?
Nick at Night was fire. All that.
Did
you ever get into Codename Kids Next Door?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yep. All them motherfuckers.
Gang, Sean.
Rocket Power.
Rocket Power was the shit.
I mean.
Oh, man.
Ed, and Eddie.
Yep. What else?
Man.
I like Dexter's Lab for a little bit.
Dexter's Lab was
Dexter's
fire.
Lab was hot.
Johnny Bravo.
Yep. Dude, I remember back when I was in the hospital. All right. So I was 12 because I had turned 13 when I was in the hospital. Back when I was sick as fuck.
Right. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So my dad can contest to this, but there was 2 things that I had to watch on TV. And this was
you told me this.
This was my room.
Okay.
My TV.
Right. Now, did you pick this, or these are the only things?
I picked this shit.
Okay.
I wanted to watch my cat dog.
Okay. All right.
And my SpongeBob.
See, okay. So I was never a big fan of cat dog, be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
But SpongeBob, me and my boy Alex Pritchard, we would after school. So like, I went to like I guess you'd call it kind of like a daycare type thing.
Okay.
When I was like between like 7 and like 12 or something for after school, because my parents both worked during the day and they didn't get off till 6 o'clock or whatever.
Right. That makes sense.
So we did that, and you know, eventually I got too old, and they like kick you out when you're 12 or 11 or something.
Bitch, get on.
So I would stay with my buddy Alex Pritchard, and we skateboarded and all that. And we would skate when we got off the bus at like 3:15. We would skate the entire time until 5 o'clock, because that's when SpongeBob came on. And we'd go in after we just skateboarded, you know, listening to like the Ramones and shit like that. And then we'd make sure we'd go in the house to watch SpongeBob at 5 o'clock. And then we ate dinner at 5:30. And then my mom picked me up around 6 or so. Dude, and we skated till she picked me up.
It seems like everybody had a routine back in the day,
dude,
too.
It was the best, though.
Yeah.
I was convinced this for like an embarrassingly long amount of time. I was convinced that being an adult would be so easy, because all I would do is work my 9 to 5 job, and then I would skate from 5 o'clock till it got dark out, and then I would eat something and go to bed. And I'm like, that sounds perfect.
That's the adult life.
Why can't I just do that? And why are you all complaining?
Yeah.
And I never, like, I thought that for like way too long of a time.
Oh my God. If only it were like that, because it's definitely not.
It's definitely a little different.
Little different.
Little different than that.
Little different. Damn, that shit's crazy.
Anything else you wanna talk about? I mean,
I don't know, man. That shit was fun though.
It was the best. I feel like we could go on forever about this.
Yeah. We definitely could.
Man.
Random.
Okay.
We were talking about shit that we were listening to.
Okay.
And I was like always hip hop, right? Except when I snowboarded.
Okay.
I really liked like fucking Buck Cherry.
Yep. Everybody liked Buck Cherry.
And fucking God, what else did I listen to?
Hinder.
No.
You didn't listen to Hinder?
No, I didn't listen to Hinder.
Everybody that listens to Buck Cherry listens to Hinder.
No, because I only listened to one song from Buck Cherry.
Well, we all know that song.
Yeah, Crazy Bitch. I fucking love that song. That was the only song I liked.
Right. It got overplayed.
That was the only song I played.
It got overplayed, which sucks.
Yeah.
But...
And then like Linkin Park.
Okay.
And Limp Bizkit.
Meteora. Limp Bizkit was good, but Limp Bizkit I was shown almost too early because my cousin showed it to me when I was like 8 or 9 or whatever. And he first showed me, what is it, like hot dog water.
Oh, yeah, chocolate-covered starfish, hot dog-flavored water.
Yeah, is something like that, yeah. And he's like, that's what this album's called. And immediately I was like 7 or 8, and I'm like, that sounds fucking gross. And then, like, he would play it, and I just, like, I enjoyed it, but I never really got, like, into it. When I was younger.
I remember playing the shit out of it. Me and my buddy would play the shit out of that album while we were playing Rush. The game.
Okay.
But, like, it was the original, like, first Rush, like, the cool fucking Rush.
Dude, speaking of music, we at Alex's house, again, we're 11, 12 years old, something like that, and you remember how you could record stuff on a cassette tape from your radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fire, but you had to time it right.
Hell yeah.
And anytime you listen to it back, you get you miss the first 5 seconds of the song, and at the end of the song, you hear, and that was Eminem, like, well, and then it cuts off. There's always that little bit at the end there. But we would be rocking out in his room with, like, our tech decks and shit, and rocking out, and then Eminem would come on, and, like, I think I don't remember if his family was religious or not. I don't remember. But we weren't really allowed to listen to stuff like that. But when he came on, I remember we turned the volume down to 7. And I remember that specifically because 8 was just a little too loud. And we were down to 7. And then we would lay we would lay by the speakers and listen to it.
Just like,
yeah. And then, like,
that's hilarious.
We'd be like whispering shit like, yeah, like whatever. And, dude, now thinking back on it, it had to be so obvious because we were being loud and, like, yelling about tech decks and music so loud. And then for 4 minutes, it's just like, and then, like, after that, the music's back to
right back up.
Yeah, like, what the fuck just happened?
What are they doing?
And it happens, like, every couple days. Like,
that is awesome.
Dude, it's great.
Dude, I meant to ask you this because you just talked about the end of it, like catching stuff at the end. You remember that snap I sent you of my daughter running up the hill, like at her soccer practice?
No, I do not.
And
was this recent?
Yeah, and it said wait till the end and turn the volume all the way up.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember what you heard at the end?
I don't remember.
So, just to paint a picture for everybody that's listening.
All right.
I was just recording this just to, like, send to Danielle, like, straight up, just to send to Danielle, like, Jassie's getting her ass kicked at practice. Like, because her coach, dude, for the last 20 minutes was making them run. Like, I don't know what they did or what was happening, but, like, I was recording it, like, this is what they're doing right now. And all of a sudden, like, Caden's in the back, and he's just going, like just making these noises.
Yeah.
And then he goes, oop, I toot it. Oop, oop, I toot it. And, dude, it is right at the end of the clip, like, at the end of the snap, dude, and you can hear it.
Yeah.
You can hear the fucking fart. It is fantastic.
Yeah. I remember seeing the video. I don't remember if, like,
oh, dude, I'm gonna show you.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention or something like that.
Yeah, I'll show it to you, dude.
You have it?
Because I got it saved.
If you send it, I could probably play it here.
All right, bet. I don't know where my phone went. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you, dude. But yeah, let me just fucking show it to you real quick.
Okay, dude. All right, because I do remember that.
Ooh, excuse me, I killed it. Excuse me.
That's awesome.
That is freaking, dude. It was hilarious.
That's
Elena's
awesome.
Morissette, by the way. One more time.
Ooh, excuse me, I killed it. Excuse me.
That's perfect. I must not have, like, heard it good enough for something.
Danielle didn't either.
Yeah.
And I was like, did you hear him fart? And she's like, what? And I said, listen, dude, I caught it. And I was in the front. He was in the back.
Yeah.
He was still in his freaking cart, like in his, not his car seat, his booster seat.
Yeah.
But he was in the back seat, bro, and I'm recording in the front like this, so my phone's up.
Right.
And
it still caught it.
Loud and clear.
That's awesome.
I was like, oh my God. I started dying laughing. Like, it was one of those hysterical laughs where I was up in the front seat laughing.
Dude, the other day, I think I posted about it on Facebook, but Harper's mom was changing her diaper, and she just shit or whatever, and she like opens it up, and Harper just yells, what did she yell? She's like, hey, that's gross, or like something like that. Oh, she said, oh my God, that's gross. And it's so cute to hear a little 3-year-old say that with such conviction. She was just like, oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It was so awesome.
Little Miss Harper, who wanted nothing to do with
Yeah,
me.
that's funny. You know how she is.
Oh,
she's quiet at first. Give her 10 minutes, she's running all around. But, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I guess that was episode, 91?
91, man.
The year I was born.
What? That's 19 backwards, bro.
Yes, you're not wrong.
That was the first 2 numbers of the year that you were born.
The first 2 and the last 2.
Look at that, 1991, flip-flop. That's like a mirror, bitch. That's like 19 looking in a mirror.
A mirror? Who's a mirror?
With 19 looking in a mirror, it'd be 1991.
Who's a mirror?
I don't fucking know.
Said looking in a mirror.
Looking at a mirror, not at a mirror. He's looking in a mirror.
Oh, like a mirror.
Yeah, like a mirror. Abdul Jabbar.
That's not his name.
I know.
All right. Yeah, we gotta go. Thanks, guys.
Episode 91.
Have a good night.
Until next week. Peace.